So I wanted to show this graph or table that is in your materials. This is in your textbook. It's on actually page 31. And when it comes to translating expressions or phrases into mathematical expressions, first of all, you have to remember that order does matter when you subtract or divide. The order, we'll learn about the commutative property in the future, but 2 plus 5 has the same result as 5 plus 2. The order doesn't matter for addition or multiplication, but the order of the numbers definitely matters in subtraction and division. In other words, 3 minus 4 has a very different answer than 4 minus 3. Or 1 divided by 3 has a different answer than 3 divided by 1. So here are some common English expressions and the math operation that they relate to. So if you hear or if you read product, that's going to be multiplication or times. If you hear quotient, that's going to be division. If you read is less than, that's going to be subtraction. If you read is increased by, that's addition. And then all of these phrases would be translated into the equal sign. So equals, gives, is the same as, yields. So we're going to end this section by going over translating some expressions, some English expressions, into math expressions or equations. Let's go ahead and, so the instructions are to write as an algebraic expression or statement and let the variable be x for an unknown number. So the product, that tells me it's multiplication. And what am I going to multiply? The product of a number and 5. So that's going to be x times 5. Now commonly what we would do if we're going to multiply a variable by a constant, we would write that as 5x, 5 times x. That's how we would probably write it best in algebra. All right, added to, well, that's going to be addition. So a number added to 7. How about 3 times is also going to be multiply. 3 times a number. And just like in our previous example, you could say 3 times x, but in algebra we're going to write that as 3x. That does mean 3 times x. Let me go ahead and circle the answers here. All right, so here we have subtracted from. That tells me that it's going to be subtraction. But you have to watch out. This is going to be the number is subtracted from 8. So my number is going to be subtracted from 8. So if my number was 4, it would be 4 subtracted from 8. If my number was 7, it would be 7 is subtracted from 8. So the order here would be 8 minus the number. Subtracted from means you've got to swap the order in the mathematical expression. All right, and here we're going to do actually 2 operations. See this comma? This means do this operation first, or write that expression first, and then when you're done, then plus or add 1. So twice a number, that's 2 times a number, twice a number. Now once I have that written, now go ahead and add 1. That would be twice a number plus 1. Okay, here we have the difference. Difference tells me that's going to be subtraction. So the difference of, or the subtraction of 10 and a number. So here, since we're not saying subtracted from, we are going to write the numbers in the order they are given in the statement. The difference of 10 and a number. That is the difference of 10 and a number. The difference of 10 and a number is 18. Now, they didn't ask us to solve it. They just asked us to write it as an expression or an equation. So that is the difference of 10 and a number is 18. Twice a number, then decreased by 1 is not equal to 99. So that's going to have the slash through the equal sign. So first we're going to do twice a number. Twice a number is 2 times a number. Once we've done twice the number, that is going to be decreased, which is subtraction, by 1, is not equal to 99. And here we have triple the number 8. All right, so that's 3 times the number 8 is greater than an unknown number. Triple the number 8 is greater than the unknown number. And so let's just write here an expression, a mathematical expression. There is no equal sign. So an example would be 3x plus 5. That is an expression. An equation, you can almost see it with the word equal is almost in there, does have an equal sign. So 3x plus 5 equals 2. That would be an equation. Why is this important? The instructions you'll see for an expression will be simplify. You simplify expressions. The instruction for an equation will be solve. You solve equations, you simplify expressions. So we're finished with section 1-4. And these were our learning objectives. So what have we gone through? We've defined and used exponents and order of operations. We've evaluated expressions given a replacement value for a variable. We have determined whether a number is a solution to an equation. And finally, we've translated phrases. They went into expressions, and sentences. They went into statements, or actually equations. Fantastic. Oh, I didn't say you should go back and do practice 8 and 9. If you want more practice in translation, go ahead and do practice 8 and 9 in your book. Excellent.